Hello, hello. Hello. Can you hear us? Hello. Almighty FX, can you hear us? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I don't hear it on. So sound is all good? Well, welcome, guys. Sorry about those technical difficulties there.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking with us.
Sorry about that. As you probably didn't hear because the sound was off, we have a new podcast studio, so that is maybe part of the reason for some of these little sound
Part of the reason.
issues.
All the reasons.
That is the reason for some of these sound issues, but we got it all figured out. We have a whole new setup here, as you can see. Beautiful setup.
Nice job on that, by the way. I
Thank
know I
you.
said it once already, but I'll say it again.
Yeah. Besides the little slight sound issue at the beginning there, glad we got it all figured out.
Davin does really good with setting these studios up, as you can tell. So the
Minus-
plan is we're going to have multiple setups. You know, this is one of them, more of the relaxed environment. And then obviously when we want to get more technical and do more screen sharing, we'll do the other studio.
Yeah. So, I'm glad we're here. As I was talking about before, which you couldn't hear, we were just going over some of our upcoming competitions to make sure everybody knew. At 10 a.m. today, we have our promo credit bash. So if you have 100 promo credits, you can go on and enter that. And right now it's at a 9,800 credit prize pool. What's really cool, which what we were discussing before, was this is a mix of promo credits and real credits. So this is kind of something that we're testing out right now.
So the concept of BullRush always is to where people pay an entry fee to join a competition, and then as people enter that competition, the prize pool continues to grow. And so this is one of the features that we're currently testing with the promo credit bash. And so the more people that enter, that prize pool continues to grow and grow and grow. So if you had registered a couple days ago, you would have saw it was a $5,000 pool, and then now it's almost $9,000. And then as more and more people enter, it will grow and hopefully get over the 10,000 mark. So if you have not yet registered, make sure you go do so. If you hit up our live chat, you can go get some free promo credits. I know we're giving those away right now to help test this feature.
Yeah. And it's I'm excited to see how this goes. It's a very, very interesting concept, and just gives everybody more ways to win. So I really like that. And don't forget that starts at 10 a.m. today. So make sure you get those credits and sign in now. But let's go over a couple more. So we also have our day trader starting next Monday. That's going to be for 5,000 credits, and that'll start at 5 p.m., just like all of our other day traders. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't been able to sign up, I noticed a very large majority of our users did sign up to their day traders. We've had day traders every day this week, so I believe we're going to have a Monday through Thursday, right?
Yep. So they run Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every day. We've sort of started figuring out a nice groove based on all the user feedback that we've had, where people want a variety of durations of competitions.
Nice.
And so some people really like the day-long ones, and then others like the longer terms, the weeklies and the monthlies. And so for right now, the plan is that we're going to run a day trader every single day. We're going to run a weekly once a week, and then we'll have this special larger competition such as the 10K launch competition and the Cryptomaniac competition periodically throughout the month.
Yeah, that 10K launch competition. I'm looking. I wish I could trade in that. That's gonna be such a great competition there. And yeah, that one, just while we're on it, that one is gonna start on September 9th.
And
so
that one's important because that's really the kickoff. So
Yes.
as we have launched about 7 weeks ago, we've been in beta. So the whole purpose of beta really is to test different features and functionalities and get that user feedback so that we can help continue to improve the BullRush system to really have a game-changing piece of technology.
Yeah.
And so come September 9th, it'll become much more standardized, but that doesn't mean we're not going to test the waters. We're always trying to innovate and change the game here at BullRush. That's the whole premise of it, is I believe we're game changers. I use that term a lot, and I know you use it too, Davin. Mm-hmm. So we are always trying to advance and improve ourselves every single day that we wake up.
Yeah. And while we're on the topic of competitions, and we just talked about all of our day traders last week, let's just highlight some of our winners from the day traders this week, because I know we've had a lot of great winners here and a lot of great traders just in general. So just if you don't know, if you're ever curious to look at any of our past competitions, you can always go to my competitions, hit single round, and then scroll down here, and you can see all of the completed competitions. And then you can just go in here and view the leaderboard, and we can see here that Hanny FCUP is in first place here, won that prize for the August 15th competition. So shout out to you. Good job. We have on for our August 16th competition, we have Psy MMA or CY MMA. Amazing job. Great picture. We can see his returns here. His most traded asset was US 30. And of course, he got first place. So congratulations to you. For the August 18th, we have AG61. Great job. Great job. However you pronounce your name, great job. We appreciate you winning that first place prize. Again, these day traders are very interesting because you only have 24 hours to compete. So you really have to make sure you lock down your strategy in a short period of time. And there's not really no room for error in these trades. So these really show who has the best strategy in the short term, because there's zero room for error, essentially.
Exactly. And that goes over the types of competitions and the types of traders. We want something for everybody inside the portal. So there's a lot of day traders inside of there where they're entering and exiting their trades every day. We have some swing traders, which is what more the weekly competitions are designed for. Then we have more the longer term, which is the month-long ones.
Yeah. So, let's just finish out the rest of the day traders here while we're here. For the 20th, we have our first place winner was Joe's Man, and his most traded asset was USD JPY. Love to see that. That's my favorite thing to trade, by the way. So that and classic Ethereum, crypto, Bitcoin. And then the last two here, the 21st, we have Rizvana, traded NAS 100, great returns here. And then lastly, rounding this out, we have for the August 22nd competition, we have Casa, trading mostly GBP, JPY. So great job, guys. Great job on all those winners. Yeah. Great job on all those winners. I love just looking in there and seeing how everybody trades. I love seeing how everybody interacts with our dashboard and what everybody does to win and to win these competitions. It's really great.
And as you can see, everybody trades different asset classes. That's one of the biggest things is we have people that from all walks of life that do want to trade different products and things. So you saw some people trade the yen, you saw some people trade the indices, you see some people trading the metals. And so we have everybody that wants to trade their own asset classes. And I think that's a good segue into talk about the dynamic leverage. I know you said in the Discord today that we would bring this up. very popular topic, to say the least.
Yes.
Everybody
Lots of questions, lots of comments about dynamic leverage.
And so this was actually a new concept that we had come up with, and we came up with it because when we launched our early on competitions, what we saw was the platform was set up to offer 100 to 1 for FX and metals, and then indices were set at 10 to 1, and cryptos were only set at 2 to 1. And so everybody went in and just piled into gold, and every winner was gold for the first 3 competitions we ran because it was the most volatile and it was the highest leverage. And so they went in and traded in that to do it. And it created an unfair environment for everybody.
There's people with like 1,000% returns.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was really
absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
It was not real trading, and it was unfair to anybody that didn't trade gold because you know, even if you traded Bitcoin, which is historically more volatile, you couldn't have won the competition. No. And so we came up with this concept called dynamic leverage, where the goal of it is we took the ATR, which is the average true range of all of the products. So from the lowest point in the day to the highest point, what is that average range? How many ticks is it? How many pips is it? You know, whichever terminology that you want to use. And we went and compared that for all products. And we used that as our baseline. And then we set the leverage for each product based off of that. And what the intention of this is that if you trade, let's say, the maximum position size in gold and you get in at the lowest point and you hold that all the way until the highest point in the day, it is the same as if you went and trade the maximum position size of, you know, Bitcoin and did the exact same thing. And on any given day, it would equate to you earning the same amount of profit in either one of those products, which allowed for equal opportunity for regardless of which asset class you traded in.
Yeah.
There's a big caveat to this. Who would have ever guessed what the Japanese government did and caused massive amounts of volatility in their product, historic volatility?
That was insane.
And it has. It's carried over for a while. And so one thing that we've learned from this is we need to update those more periodically, where we haven't updated it since we did the Freedom competition, and it needs to be updated more, you know, probably once a week to account for this historical volatility. Yeah. But what I think is really important to mention on that, and I saw you mention in the Discord yesterday, is during that historical volatility, it all played out exactly how it should. So the Nikkei, or the JPN 225 on the trading platform, had a historic move. The biggest move it had since 1987, 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
It moved 13%. Biggest move in, 30-something years, 13%.
Yeah, and it's not, and Bitcoin or Ethereum moves 50%, and it's another day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so the plan with the dynamic leverage is to even that out. Is like the Nikkei is having the historical volatility, and then you have Ethereum having you know, a normal type of day. Big day, but you know, more normal. We've seen it much more than once every 30, 40 years. And so it's unfair to some traders that only trade the Nikkei to allow, you know, cap max position size for 100 in the Nikkei and 100 in Ethereum. And because if you just place 100 in Ethereum and you hold it from, you know, throughout the day, you are going to make more money than if you did it on the Nikkei. And then additionally, we don't like to do a max lot sizes hard capped, because on that, then you get drug into the value of each product that you're trading, where some of these lower value coins, you know, like Doge or some of these that have a value of a couple dollars, it's unfair then to somebody where in gold's at $2,200 for the same value. It's like, it's not equal. And so that's why we tried to do it based off leverage and not just put some hard cap across the board of saying, okay, you can only trade 100 lots regardless of which product, because that also creates that unfair advantage. That was the concept. We are open to change. we are open to change. I think the big change that we do want to implement is we want to do this on a more periodic basis and account for that historical volatility, especially in the pound JPY and basically all JPY products, you know, over the last couple weeks and months due to the interest rates. I don't know if anybody had any questions or comments on that. These AMAs are designed for everybody here to ask the questions. Let's have a real-time conversation and get, resolutions to some of these questions and items that do come up throughout the week.
Yeah. Well, first I just want to say congratulations, Jose. He was the one who won, was first place in the August 20th competition. So congratulations, Jose. But we did have a comment on what you were just speaking on, and that's Alexandru said all winners are only JPY and indices. The better trade does not win unless it's on the right instrument.
Yep,
So
that's a fair point, and that is the feedback that we've taken in, and what needs to happen is we need to update the dynamic leverage more frequently than once a month to account for that JPY volatility and some of the indices volatility, because those are moving more than gold right now. And so maybe the leverage is reduced on those and the leverage for gold is increased. But again, the goal is to allow for people to trade any asset class they want in these competitions and then have equal opportunity for success. But I do know, which dovetails into our Crypto Maniac competition, we are going to run product specific competitions if you want to touch base on that.
Yeah, that is something. So we are planning on eventually having and starting off actually with our Crypto Maniac weekend. We're going to have specific product competitions. So we'll have maybe a gold weekend bash where all of our traders, the only asset that they can trade is gold. For example, the Crypto Maniac weekend.
Maybe not on a weekend. Gold's not open on the weekend.
Okay, yeah, not a weekend. I was just saying that I had the Crypto Maniac weekend in my head, but just a competition where people can only trade, one asset at a time. So, for example, gold, the only asset they'd be able to trade is gold, and that way that eliminates all those issues that you were talking about, and the only real thing is timing, and when you can get in and out of a trade. Exactly,
because we are looking for the best traders. That is the purpose of BullRush, is to provide that competitive outlet to find the best traders in the world.
Yeah.
Great point. And I think with that crypto competition, for that one specifically, we're going to open up the floodgates. I believe there's going to be 10 or 15 cryptocurrencies in there. So we're going to add more to that competition.
Nice.
Versus just the majors that I think are in the platform now. I think we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and a few more in there, but we're going to open the doors for more of those when we get to these crypto specific competitions. And I would imagine we do the same thing when we come to the metal competition, where it's, gold versus USD, gold versus euro, gold, silver versus USD, silver versus euro, do more of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, if for all those gold traders out there, we do plan on running a gold specific competition amongst other asset classes, indices specific, oil, etc.
Yeah, I know there's some other new features that we're planning on rolling out here too on the platform. Do you want to speak a little bit about those?
We are always rolling out new features. It's the never-ending innovation, as we like to joke around here. The product roadmap and the way that BullRush is going to get rolled out here over the coming weeks is we are first going to start with the badge functionality. So you may have seen that inside of your achievements section now. And basically what badges are they're ways to showcase how good you are inside the system. So every time that you have an achievement, you'll earn a badge. Obviously, you've seen the XP or the experience points. You earn experience points, but then for certain things, you'll also receive a badge for more of the difficult things, such as winning a competition or having a 100% win rate during a competition, those sorts of things. And so that is planned on to roll out today, hopefully. And what's cool about that is not only can you share those badges, but everything is open inside of our portal. So if somebody else clicks on the leaderboard and goes to your profile, they can also see your badges and see how good of a trader you are, which is really cool.
And those badges look really good. I really like.
Yeah,
they look really
you put a
clean.
sneak peek I saw in the Discord the other day.
I did, yeah. So if you're in the Discord, make sure you join our Discord, because that's where you're gonna get all of our latest news, all of our sneak peeks. I throw promo codes in there all the time for some free credits. So
it's like giving away free money.
That's my job.
But yeah, the Discord is definitely
I'm a man
the
of
best
the people.
I like it. But Discord is definitely the best way to stay fully up to date on what we do, because you're in there all day, every day, pinging around.
I live in there.
So yeah, badges are the next big feature that's getting rolled out. I'm told by the developers that hopefully today that gets rolled out. And then from there, the next big feature is going to be the trivia competitions, which I'm really excited for. I'm all about the trivia.
I know you love the trivia.
If you've listened to the AMAs and things so far, the daily trivia was a big feature that I wanted in the platform. And I think it's had a lot of success. I check periodically, and we get most people
answer the questions. Yeah, we get tons of answers on those questions. So
and
if you want extra XP, don't forget do the daily trivia. That's a great way to get daily XP because there's some boosters in there if you answer a certain amount of days in a row and everything. So.
Yeah, so you get XP for just answering the question.
Yep.
You get XP for answering the question correctly each day.
Yep.
You get XP for answering questions whether correct or not in a row.
Yeah.
And then you get XP if you answer so many correct in a row. So like if you get, it's something crazy and it's inside the dashboard. So if you go to your achievements page, you can click on the XP score, or the leaderboard page also has that, where it gives a full breakdown of everyone. But I think if you answer the the daily trivia 30 days in a row, you get like 5,000 or 10,000 XP points, which will boost you up on that leaderboard.
So make sure you answer the daily trivia. I'm talking to you. I see you didn't answer today.
And then so the trivia competitions, though, are basically that, but you're answering many more questions in a row. So imagine me and you and 100 people are inside of the trivia competition. Mm-hmm. It's whoever can answer the most amount correctly the fastest.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be the winner. And so we're going to give away some really cool prizes for that as well. These are going to be free competitions to start out with, and eventually, depending on the uptake, we'll also do a paid entry, like $1 or $2. Really low, but be able to increase that prize pool much more. But I'm really excited for that. I personally, as we talk about, I unfortunately don't get to trade as much these days. It's heartbreaking, but I still know a lot about trading.
Yeah.
And so the daily trivia was a big thing for me because I think there's a lot of people out there that fit into the same bucket that I do, where they may be intimidated to go join a competition with 10,000 people because they're like, I'm not going to return 50%, in a month-long competition.
Yeah.
But they should not be intimidated by joining a trivia competition because it's just based off the knowledge. It's who knows the most.
Exactly. Nice.
So those are the two big features that we're getting ready to roll out. And then, of course, September 9th is the kickoff. So paid competitions will be coming, which will only increase the prize pool. So you'll be able to start depositing credits here in the system in a couple of weeks. And then we'll be running our first paid entry competition in September.
Nice. Lots of exciting things coming.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to bring it up here. We also have our affiliate program. Affiliate programs are a great way to, grow with BullRush and, earn with BullRush as well. So if you go to a portal and click over here to affiliate portal, you can see all of our information and you can click register and then enter here and start registering. We've been starting to collaborate with a lot of pretty big influencers here. We're working on a lot of little deals here to do a lot of collaboration. I know
you sponsored a podcast today. I think you sponsored one that goes off
we have
today.
A Twitter space going off today. I worked
with Compass FX yesterday.
You did a webinar yesterday. So we're starting to do a lot more collaborations with influencers, and we have some really good deals working out with everybody. That's beneficial for everybody because as what we really want to do with BullRush is not only just be a place where you can go trade and everything. We want to be a community, and that's really building the community in trading, building the community in gaming, building the community and educational resources that's available to everybody. And that's what we're doing with BullRush Academy. That's what we're doing with all of our collaborations with influencers. Not only are we just send users do this. We're what kind of content can we provide you, and what kind of content can you provide us, so that we can grow both of our communities and everybody learns and grows.
So it's more like a traditional partnership model.
Exactly. So we're working on a lot of those. If you are an influencer out there and you want to grow your audience and you want to collaborate with a brand that can help educate and help grow and make everybody better, we're always open. My emails are always open, and the best way to get started and get contact, a lot of our influencers we've discovered through our affiliate program. So the best way to start working with us and start collaborating with us is just joining our affiliate program. We have some really good commission rates with that, topping off at I believe 35%. So some really good things that we offer. Exposure on our social medias, free monthly entry into some of our paid competitions after we launch.
Yeah, I know for BullRush Academy too, we are looking for writers. So if you like to write about FX and trading competitions and just trading in general, hit up Davin. We are currently inviting contributors in to help us build out that content. So if you like to write about the space, just hit up Davin and we'll get you.
Yeah, my spell check is getting tired from writing so much. I use too much spell check. So if anybody wants to start writing, we're always looking for contributors, and of course you'll be spotlighted on our website as well with that. So
do you have any questions in the chat?
No questions yet. So if you have any questions, make sure you add them up in there in the chat. We'd love to answer any questions that you have right now.
Should we get some engagement going with you always like to give away your free money, so
yeah, I mean, does anybody even want free money here? I mean, I don't know, I guess. I mean, so what we'll do here is, today to kind of get you guys engaged here and see how well you guys know our website. The first person, and I got my boy Matt in customer experience over there on speed dial here, and he's going to let me know. But the first person that goes to our website, goes to the customer support and submits a live chat in customer support and just writes AMA, I'll send him 500 promo credits.
Yeah?
500 promo credits.
Nice.
So I have Matt over here on speed dial here. He's going to let me know the first person that does it, and then also, say it in the live chat as well once you've done it, so I can confirm. And yeah, you can win 500 promo credits. And guess what you can do with those 500 promo credits?
Register for the promo credit bash.
Exactly. Register for that promo credit bash. That's a really good one too, because because you do have to enter with promo credits, obviously every single person on our system doesn't have promo credits. So your chances of winning that competition are a lot greater than winning a free competition. So.
Yeah, I think it's one of our lowest entry right now. Like, I've been looking at it, and most of our day trader competitions get between 400 to 500 contestants. The 10K has, I think, almost 8,000 nowadays.
Yeah.
The crypto has 600-700. But if you go to the promo credit, I believe there's about 100 to 110 people registered. So to your point, your chances of winning are much greater in that because you're competing against fewer participants, which is good.
Yeah.
We again have competitions for everybody, from number of participants, from the duration of that competition. The goal is to really have an inviting system for all calibers. And I mentioned this on the Compass podcast yesterday, or webinar that I was on. We have the ability to break up competitions based off the experience points. And so, to have the competitions have everybody of equal caliber, the goal is that we'll run some competitions only if your experience points are less than, let's say, 10,000. Or we run competitions only if your experience is above like 50,000. And the rationale there is if I go enter a trading competition with, Warren Buffett, for example, I'm going to get smoked, 9 times out of 10. It's the same reason why the best poker traders in the world typically win, 9 times out of 10. Trading is a skill, it's a game of skill. It's not luck. Obviously there can be luck involved, but mostly it is skill. And so putting people in the same competitions allows them to compete against equal trading caliber traders. And so we have that ability. That is something that will be coming in the future as well, just so everybody can participate against their equal caliber participants and not be discouraged.
So we do have a question.
Okay, nice.
But before that, we have a winner.
Who's the winner? Me?
Nope. Alvin Kyoko. So
nice.
Congratulations, Alvin Kyoko.
Golfer clap.
Congratulations, Alvin Kyoko. I just had Matt add those credits to your account. So you should see those come through any minute now.
Make sure to go register for that promo credit bash. We want to see you there.
Yeah, I'm looking for you. I better see you on the top 3, Alvin. Okay, if I don't see you on the top 3, I'm gonna be mad. Well, so yeah, we have a question as well from.
You got to get better at names, man. It's only the 4th day.
Let's make some nicknames. I think nicknames would be great for some of these usernames. But we have somebody asking. So actually, Adar Bazak, I would recommend contacting support at bullrush.com for that question. So the question is, he's just trying to log in, and it says there's an error when he's trying to log in, even though it's the correct information.
Inside of the dashboard?
Yes.
Yeah. Just go on that customer support chat. You should see it. Matt is standing by to assist you. We are growing out that team as well, so a lot of times right now it's Matt, Olivia, Victor that's in there, but we have another person starting in 2 weeks, especially to help with the late night shift, so the Asian shift. We have a lot of people from Vietnam and the Philippines registering for the system, which is great. We're a platform for all, and so we're happy to have you. And so we've hired support for those hours to come in and make sure you guys get in.
Call us Mr. Worldwide. Another question from Jose. Will the money for the daily competitions increase in the future?
That's a great question. The answer is yes. Once we start running paid for competitions, the prize pools will increase. The plan is tentatively right now is the dailies will turn into you win promo credits, and then you can use those promo credits in the system just like normal credits to go and pay for your entry fee into the paid ones where the prize pools are larger. And so yes, the as BullRush grows, as we start making money, which the intent is obviously it is a for-profit business. The goal is to run these paid entry competitions, which allows us to increase the prize pool as we go. But again, go register for the 10K BullRush launch competition. It's $10,000 that you can withdraw from the system. Yeah. 5 of that goes to the winner.
$5,000 to one person.
Life-changing.
You know how many tacos I could buy with that?
You eat a lot of tacos?
Gosh, I love tacos.
Yes, we eat pizza. We eat pizza almost all the time. The issue is my wife found out that she has celiacs, which means she's gluten-free. So now we have to get gluten-free pizza, which is
what is that? Just lettuce or something?
No, they use cow flour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why.
But so we've turned into a gluten-free household, which is
no more bread, no more sandwiches, no more subs.
I have to get it for lunch.
Yeah, you have to sneak it. You have to go out back and sneak some dinner rolls. Another comment, possibly a question. Jose said, "Wow, competition based on XP is." He said, "Wow, a competition based on XP would be great." So yeah, I think he's just talking about possibly a competition where it's blocked off based on how much XP you have.
And we're going to do that. So one concept that we have that's going to get rolled out next year is we are going to run live competitions in person where we pick those people from the XP leaderboard, and maybe we pick the top 5 or 10 of the best traders, fly them out to Miami or London, and we do an in-person event, similar like a gaming platform. Yeah. So if you ever watch like Call of Duty tournaments and Fortnite tournaments,
esports, League of Legends, any of those,
exactly. Yeah. So we have the same concept we plan on doing, and we're going to do that based on the best traders in the system. And the way to become the best trader in the system is to grow in the experience points, and the way to do that is to participate. So the more participation you do, the better you do on that leaderboard.
And the winner of that competition might just be sitting where you're sitting right now, and we might be interviewing them.
Exactly. I know that's definitely something you want to do is start inviting some of the winners onto the podcast.
Yep. 100%. ER Axie, he's asking him and his wife use the same computer. They're wondering if they can have 2 accounts on one device because his wife wanted to start up a BullRush account as well.
You can have 2 accounts on the same device. So we don't flag based on IP addresses, but we do only allow one user per person. And so that's why you have to go fill out your date of birth. You have to get past AML KYC and do all that, because we do want to make sure that, the same person is not just entering 50 times into the same competition and creating an unfair advantage that way. And so we do ask those questions and go through the AML KYC verification process. And so everybody in our system is legit. They have been verified. And our support team, if you have 2 users, somehow if you slip through that, they'll reach out because they shut down one of those accounts and see which one you'd want to move forward with. Yeah. But to answer your question, yes, you guys can trade on the same account. You can trade on the same computer from 2 different accounts and 2 different profiles. Just make sure you're not the same person doing it.
Nice. Another question from Salim here. Before you answer the question, I just want to make it clear. We are not a prop firm. We do not offer challenge accounts.
We don't offer funded accounts.
We don't offer funded accounts.
We do have
challenges, but they're different than the traditional prop firm challenges.
Exactly. So the big difference is we offer no funding here. Everything is a virtual simulated demo trading, whichever terminology you want to use in the environment. And if you pass one of our challenges, the difference is you get an instant prize. That prize can be promo credits. That prize can be real credits. That prize can be swag. Again, we have all sorts of swag we're coming out with. And so we view ourselves as like that third pillar, the people that will have their self-funded accounts at a brokerage firm, the people that will get additional capital through a prop trading firm, and then trading competitions, because we see it as sort of that third pillar to come in, test your new strategies, be that competitive outlet, of course, win some prizes along the way. But that's the goal of what we're trying to do.
So Salim's question was, do you plan on introducing instant funded programs with the maximum static drawdown and fast scaling rather than only the challenge models?
No, again, we're not a prop firm. We're not a prop firm. We don't plan on doing instant funding because, again, everything is virtual demo simulated, whichever terminology you want to use. The goals of our challenge accounts, which we're getting creative with those. So, of course, we'll have the standard ones where it's like make 10% before you lose 5%. But we also have some ones where we're going to do like have a win rate of over 70% over 100 trades, or have a profit factor of more than 1.5 over 100 trades. And so we have creative ways that we can do these challenges with the goal of becoming a better trader. And so we'll run them free, but some other ones you'll pay small. It's not going to be astronomical. It's not going to be like I've seen some prop challenges. You pay $20,000 to go get funded. These will be like 5, 10, 15, 20. And the rationale behind that is that if you have something on the line, you take it more seriously. And so I had this conversation yesterday where I think challenge accounts and competitions are really good, and they can be better than a demo account. Because if you just go open up a demo account at a brokerage firm, you have nothing at stake. It was free to go get that demo account. There's no rules around it. And you don't win anything or lose anything if you don't do well. Where inside of trading competitions, it's either free to enter or you can pay a small amount to enter. You have rules such as daily drawdown, max drawdown. The leverage is a little bit more constrained than you can get on a normal demo or brokerage account or even prop accounts. And then if you do really well at it, you win a prize. And so you're more incentivized to become a better trader, trade better, etc. And so that's the goal is, there's a large education component to BullRush that is designed to help advance your trading.
Yeah.
And we've had people on that. I know somebody, one of the guys, he, him probably in Discord, but didn't he win and he went and just took the money from our system and went and bought a prop challenge? Or
and he actually, he exactly. We've seen, I think 2 people actually do that. They've won a competition, and then they've taken their winnings, withdrew them. We have very fast withdrawal rates. What's the fastest withdrawal we've ever had, Trent?
I asked the finance team, it was about 3 minutes. Yeah. It's crazy. So obviously it's not always that way. We do say allow 48 hours for the withdrawal, but chances are it is within the same day, and it's been as fast as 3 minutes.
But yeah, 2 people I've seen withdraw and then buy a challenge account, and I believe one of them passed it and got funded. So yeah, it's a great way to practice. BullRush is a great way to practice your skills, sharpen up your skills, and then you might win a competition, and then with those, you might be able to get funded. Or
so he leveraged the free BullRush competition into leveraging the competition earnings to becoming a better trader, to passing a challenge, to going into a funded account where he got a payout.
I'm telling you, Trent, we're changing the space. We're changing the space here. So Jose gave a good he's asking, are we going to be interviewing the 5K winner for the 10K competition? So the first place winner? Yeah. I'm planning on doing an interview.
You've done a few interviews so far. I know you've spoke with a few traders so far.
Yes.
Are you planning on publishing those or writing a blog article about it?
Yeah, we have. We've made some a small social media post a few months ago, I believe, from our first winner ever, from our first ever competition. But I have content from one of our past winners. Actually, he won a few different competitions, and I have an interview with him. Should be releasing sometime next week.
One of the biggest things, too, is if you do want to get interviewed, you win a competition, you want to get interviewed, make sure you DM or follow on social media.
Yep.
What's our Twitter handle on social media?
BullRush Comp.
BullRush Comp. So like at BullRush Comp or just hashtag BullRush, and Davin will get in touch with you. He runs our Twitter handle as well.
Yep. All of our social medias are either BullRush Comp or BullRush Competition. So
we love the competitiveness.
Yes. It's great. But yeah, I don't know if you're asking if we're going to fly them out here to do an interview in person. We'll probably do a virtual interview.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you happen to live in South Florida. My boy Matisse here asked, what about a competition where whoever gets the most XP in a certain amount of time wins?
Gets the most XP in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so I guess just a generalized
Oh, I see what he's asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I see what he's asking. That's an interesting concept. Definitely something we consider. We'd have to figure out how to track that. So, the beauty is we built all of our own technology so we can do all things. But sometimes the developers look at me like I'm crazy with the request. I'm like, yeah, we can do that. It's going to take 6 months. And so I'm like, okay, let's come up with something different.
Yeah. Another question here. Why don't you make the contest accounts on MT5 platform? Because it's easy to use.
Great question. We get this question a lot. As you've probably seen, MetaQuotes is not the most pleased with this space so far, and so we've seen a lot of prop firms get shut down and have disruptions of their service because that's the platform they went with. And so we didn't want to have the same thing here, and so we went with an awesome alternative, Match Trader, sponsored by GUI Trade, who runs our platform. So BullRush doesn't run our platforms. It's done by a third party right now called GUI Trade, and that platform is Match Trader, which is an awesome alternative in my opinion.
I love it. You got TradingView in there.
I was going to mention that. They added TradingView charts 3 weeks ago. That's all dynamic directly inside of the platform. And so they're adding a lot of cool features to cater to this industry where they're very much more receptive to it, which is awesome. And they've been a great outlet for us, and we can't praise their platform enough.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people ask about MT5, but I mean, just an even amount, if not more, people have been praising GUI Trades and Match Trader. So especially since they've added in that TradingView chart. I mean, I'm a fanboy of TradingView. I love those charts.
If MetaQuotes would ever, one of the big things too is MetaQuotes, unless you have an RFED license, then they don't allow you to operate in the United States, which we're not a broker dealer. And so we don't need an RFED license, which is what the big brokerage firms are. And so we could never, if we did offer that, it would never be for the US traders, which we want to be open to everybody. And so that was a big determining factor as well. So if MetaQuotes ever changed their mind, we would be happy to add their platform to our system. But again, Match Trader platform has been a great alternative, and they're, in my opinion, one of the better platforms that's popped up in the space.
Yeah, ideally we're in every country in the world.
We're in about 150 countries able to operate right now. And I know you have a special guest next week that'll be joining you, so I won't be joining next week. You have a special guest, and I asked her, and there's over 130 countries represented inside of BullRush system right now.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. And I think we passed 11,000 users in the system, which is crazy. In
Yeah.
7 weeks, we put 11,000 people on the platform.
Yeah, the users have just been snowballing. I think that has to do a lot with just word of mouth. As soon as people do go on our platform and start trading, I know a lot of the interviews I've been doing with some of the winners and just some of the feedback I've been getting from people of I've been asking people how they found out, and like just an even amount of people who found it organically through social media. They found out because their brother told them, or their friend told them, or their dad or their coworker told them about BullRush, and now
awesome.
they're on there, and a lot of people are on there just because they're trying to become better traders. The money that we're giving out, which it's a lot of, that's just a plus. You know what I
give
mean?
that free money. I keep saying it.
I want to be like Oprah, but yeah, that the money for a lot of people is just a plus, because the value that you get from being able to trade and just perfect your strategy in these different environments that we set up is very crucial for a lot of people, and a lot of people have told me that they've become better traders in their funded accounts or in their live trading accounts, like self-funded accounts. So everything correlates. So as you trade and practice and compete and game in BullRush, it'll correlate in your real life trading and only make you better as a trader and as a person overall.
I'll give your affiliate program another plug. So if you are doing that, make sure to register for the affiliate program, because not only will you receive credit for making the referral when they spend money, the person you refer also gets promo credits. Yes. So all of our affiliates get, I believe, a 200 promo credit coupon.
Yep, 200 promo credits for every person that you refer. They'll get 200 promo credits when they sign up.
So if we love spreading the word, but make sure you register for the affiliate so you get those promo credits to help them, and then you get credit for it.
Yeah, and of course commission. Let's see.
Lots of questions now.
Yeah. Salim, thank you for the, it was just kind words. He says he really loves our competition models and daily trivia. Keep up the excellence.
Thank you for the
Salim.
daily trivia.
Yes.
That was a big feature that I wanted in the system.
When will we release our own BullRush training platform? I know you mentioned that a little bit earlier.
We do have plans in the very distant future to do that. It is not a roadmap now. Again, MatchTrader is a great platform, so again, can't sing their praises enough. In the future, we do plan on doing that, but right now we're really focused on making sure all the features that we want in the system get in there, and we want to do the things that we do really well, which what we do really well is coming up with innovative and creative ideas to run different competitions and challenges. And we want to get all those features rolled out before we consider doing anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we're coming up on that time again. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye soon. If there's no other questions here, did you have anything else to?
No. Yeah. We try to keep these to an hour. Again, we try to do them once a week. I know your kind host here, Davin, will be here weekly, and he'll be rotating through guests so that you get to know everybody from BullRush. So there'll be a new guest on next week. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend, but the new guest is much prettier than I am. So
we have a very special guest for next week. You guys it'll be a really great episode. So don't make sure to hit the notification button, hit that bell. You don't want to miss next week's episode. And make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. Like I said earlier, BullRush Competition or BullRush Comp on all social medias. If you follow us on any social media, you can always hit that link tree, and we have all of our links there. Make sure to go to BullRush Academy if you'd like to learn a little bit. Make sure to
of course, the Discord.
Yeah, of course. Join our Discord. I'll add it in the chat here momentarily.
You should run a competition to see who can get the most users in Discord to give away some prize.
We will do that. That is in the works.
That is the best way to stay informed.
Yes.
We do these obviously once a week, but there it's like every day they can go and ask questions.
Yep. And there's a ton of things that we're working on right now. Like you said, maybe a referral program for Discord. We're going to be running Discord specific competitions. We do a weekly poker night. So if you play poker, we have a weekly poker night, which we're also working on implementing some prizes for that eventually as well. And of course, that's the first place we announce everything. So the first place we announce new competitions, new giveaways, new trivia competitions, any of that stuff, new features. The first place you're going to find out about that is in our Discord. We have, I believe, almost 1,000. I think just under 1,000 members in there that are all active, traders, and
So
they all bounce around.
less than 10% though of the
Exactly.
system.
So less than 10, just under 10% of our users are on Discord, but everybody in there, we have a trade discussion in there. I see charts all day long. People are throwing their charts in there and throwing what kind of trades they're doing, bouncing ideas and advice off each other. So it's a really good collaborative place to, just like what the whole point of BullRush is, to grow, become a better trader, become a better person, and learn.
Be competitive.
And be competitive and win a little money on the side.
Competitive is not a bad thing. Competition is good.
No, that it runs
helps
the world.
us all improve.
It runs the world. It's what's created the best companies in the world. So
You mean BullRush?
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean BullRush, Apple, Microsoft, Google. They're all in the same sphere.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us today. It was great. I know I had a lot of fun, and can't wait for next week.
Yeah, the audio will work next week.
Yes, the audio will work next week.
Nice. Thanks, everybody.
We actually.
Is that your audio test?
That's my